The game the fans have been waiting impatiently for. Now it's almost here. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and adjacent to me in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. Stuart, your expectations?
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
This looks promising. Haynes. Guillaume. And it's with Horn. That's a good-looking ball. And that'll be offside. Now in a more than decent position. Villalba. Feeding it through. Oh, but there's defensive diligence for you when things look dangerous. What to like about that pass? And defensive play to be applauded. And teammates around him. Can they forge ahead? An alert piece of defending. Well, it is without question a very special day. This his debut match. Stuart, what should we expect to see from him?
Well, he's been brought to the club to add some much-needed firepower, so hopefully he can open his account today. He needs to get off to a good start here.
An encouraging move from juniors, this. To jump in front. Oh, back of the net. And a debut goal to boot. It doesn't get much better than that.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, the keeper made it look routine. It was anything but. Who can he pick out? Well, a disappointing effort, making the keeper's life a bit too easy. Edwards. Baez. Trying to open them up. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end. Pavlov. Dennis. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Real chance. Very quick thinking there. Akpan. Villalba. Johnson. Possession lost by juniors. And it's Dennis. Chance here. And a goal to level this contest. All even.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much
Kick-off is nearing, and there is increasing excitement inside the stadium. Who has the ingredients necessary for victory? What will be the other storylines out there on the pitch? We're on the cusp of finding out. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And on the menu... Oh, big opportunity! Looked like a certain goal, but that's a great challenge. Charles. Ready for battle, ready to bring their skills to the pitch. And to the many keen observers, there is no alternative but to be on it from the outset. No quarter asked, no quarter given. You're watching EA TV. One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see what unfolds here tonight. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on the... Well, attacker like that in the initial phase of the game, attracting the interest of the referee. Well, so early in the game, and a red card handed out.
And his manager will be absolutely furious. He's just let everybody down there.
The game the fans have been waiting impatiently for. Now it's almost here, and both teams know. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and my partner, ready to bring you all the analysis and technical talk, is Stuart Robson. And it's going to be fascinating to see how these two sides fare as they come up against each other. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Well, very effective play, and they might be onto something. There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly, and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Fuchs. And it's Dennis. Oh, good vision. Frantic action from one end to the other. They weren't ahead for long, and this match is level again. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Oh, this looks useful. Can they take the lead here? In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal. Well, as you can see, his movement is really good, which then makes the finish look easy. That's a decent goal, that's for sure.
Well, showing good defensive judgment. Well, the danger was on, but just a fraction offside. Working so hard to win back possession. Could be troublesome. Oh, that's splendid play. Electing to shoot. They just couldn't stay in front. And now this match is all square. And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. Perfect challenge. Might lead to a chance. Gives it a go. Oh, body in the way, crucially.
This is a message for Mo Ali. Mo Ali,
Janssen.
please meet Jennifer Bazette at the ticket office.
And possibilities here. And it's Dennis. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, it broke down, alas. And it's with Horn. Could be dangerous. Well, he's been ruled to have taken up an illegal position. Only just, however, Stuart.
Well, he loves running off the back of defenders, but on this occasion, he's just gone a fraction too early.
And threading it through. He's given us away. Nice weight on the pass. Opportunity here. And that's a very good parry. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, so many possibilities, but it didn't happen for them. Dennis. This could be troublesome. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
Now a decent position. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Fires. And he read it well defensively. Dennis in possession. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Wasteful from juniors. Fuchs. Dennis in possession. Could be dangerous. Can he find the angle? No nonsense clearance. Untidy little passage in midfield there. Opportunity it is. It was on its way in. Disappointing for juniors to give it away like that. Janssen. And now their turn to have the ball. Moving into the advanced position. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Fires. The referee correctly decided to play advantage. Plenty of support here. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Well, the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Could be threatening. The first half here comes to an end. Into the second half then, and these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Villalba. And Horn in possession. Juniors moving productively. Well, disappointing end to the move. Fuchs. Will be a bit annoyed to have lost the ball. Dennis. Breaking at pace. And the flag does go up, offside. A super tackle and they've won possession. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And passing it through. And now can he keep calm? And pushed away to safety. Pavlov. Dennis. Could be a chance to break here. But really sticking to their task defensively. Dennis. Well, it didn't happen for them in attack. Very alertly winning back possession. And they'll be happy to have regained possession. They're putting all their energies into winning back possession. Might be a chance to break. It is a decent looking attack here. But they dealt with the threat posed. Oh, that's a fine looking pass. Well, nothing comes of it. And snuffing out the danger. Pavlov. That's a good-looking pass. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. An alert intervention. And it's Dennis. It will be claimed by the keeper. Janssen. Chance maybe to use their counter-attacking ability to good effect. All in all, a broken counter-attack. Dennis. Now with Medina. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. And playing it through. Well, it looked like a good ball, but cut out in the end. Dennis. On the ball in an attacking position, but they've got to do something positive quickly. They had a decent reading of that ball in. That's the challenge that was required. Villalba. Now, he could be in hot water here, having already been booked. And it will be his last act of the day. He's off.
Well, what was he thinking? It's a silly tackle, isn't it?
Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Real defensive resilience. And winning it back. Horn. Now with Medina. Well, they're attacking, but time is the great enemy. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Fuchs. Dennis in possession. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much.
Mental fortitude and technical excellence. Both qualities will be pivotal as this... And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical analysis is Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
Might work out. There it is! A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
So the match has restarted. 1-0 here. Pavlov. Can he find the right pass? Dennis in possession. And an astute piece of defending. Akpan. Could be threatening. Shot blocked, but still alive. Oh, he's done it. But hang on. Offside is the verdict here. It's not going to stand.
Well, you can tell he thought he was onside here, but the assistant, I think, got it absolutely right.
An effective challenge. Now, what can they do from here? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Baez. Dennis. Oh, tight offside decision, but the flag does go up. It's with Edwards. Not messing around with that clearance. Dennis. Good-looking move. Can he put it away? A goal! Real excitement. A back-and-forth type of game. Now they're level. So underway again here on the back of that leveller. Lovely ball over the top. Not a very easy offside decision to make. Akpan. Fang. It might be on for them. And unfortunately for him, he had worked his way into an offside position.
And I think everybody in the ground could see that was always going to be offside.
And unable to keep possession. A very effective challenge put in. Good juniors move in the making. Akpan. Dennis. It has to be. A strong hand on the ball. Pavlov. Can't miss, surely. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, but there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
Janssen. This looks promising. And that is offside. There to win it back. Janssen. Pavlov. Fang. Good-looking sequence, this. Oh, could be. Nicely blocked. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful, but really sticking to their task defensively. Fang. Dennis in possession. Oh, disappointing clearance. Well, the half-time interval not all that far away, and juniors behind in this one. What have you made of it all so far, Stuart?
Well, it's been a good game so far, and...
Oh, might be. Well, what a stop it was.
Well, I have to say, that's a magnificent save. That's a top-class piece of goalkeeping.
Who can he pick out? Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. Feeding it through. And a good take under duress there. Oh, that's splendid play. And offside all the way. Edwards. Decent position for juniors to be in. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Perfect tackle. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. It's with Edwards. That is that for the first half here. So the second half underway and juniors trailing. Will they be able to pick it up a notch or two? An attack full of promise. Has a go! Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
Pavlov. And given acres of space to attack here. Able to deal with the threat. Well, the timing was perfect. Ball 1. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Possession lost. Well, not smooth, but fiercely competitive in midfield. Great defending here. Janssen. Vidal. Can he finish? Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Beautiful pass. A very timely interception. Medina. Dennis. Fuchs. Fang. Well, can they prize them open now? And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Baez. Space for juniors, what can they do? The cross is on. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. Dennis. Well, they've lost the ball. It's with Edwards. Gutierrez. Edwards. Smuggled away. A foul, but advantage played. Vidal. And fed forwards. Well, that's going to go down as offside.
Well, he couldn't quite release it quickly enough, and the flag went up.
Dennis. Trying to open them up. He just needs to keep a cool head. On his own with only the keeper to beat. But he's missed it, Stuart.
Well, he went for power, but he didn't make the perfect connection. That's why he's missed the target there.
Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Oh, he could finish. Oh, back in the net. And a debut goal to boot. It doesn't get much better than that.
Well, let's take another look. It's a really well-timed pass to break the offside line. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Pavlov. Fuchs. Moving the ball really well here. Takes the shot. Well, for power, 10 out of 10. For placement, maybe 8. Possession squandered by juniors. Dennis. Juniors might be able to cash in. Determined defending. Really fine piece of defending play to break it up. And it's Dennis. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. But nothing comes of it. Guillaume. Can they grab the lead late on? And nothing comes of this attack. Pavlov. Read it superbly to take back possession. Janssen. Juniors could get in behind the defence. Genuine chance. Oh, he's done it! And it's a debut double to the delight of his fans.
Well, you have to ask, where's the defending? The keeper is completely exposed, but he still had to finish it, and he did it really well. It's a good goal.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. Well, it didn't really go according to the script, did it?
Well, the less said about that, the better, because that's a really poor attempt in the end.
Cruz. Oh, danger here. Trying her luck. They've only gone and grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating. Villalba. Very quick thinking there. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time.
What an intriguing prospect. A game of high profile featuring two magnificent... One of the great things about football is that no one knows for sure what's going to happen. Let's see. Two inspirational teams, well capable of dazzling their fans, ready for a showdown. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And on the menu today, clubs match action for you to enjoy. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
And that's very intelligent play to win back possession. Dennis. It's a neat move. Closing down well. The cross is on. Not all that convincing defensively. Oh, that is a majestic goal! Volleyed home with precision and style. Superbly done. So the action continues. Let's see if juniors have the wherewithal to square the game. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. Pavlov. It looks promising. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. Well, it could be on for him here. And that was a very fine read. Jonsson. Pavlov. Now what can they do from here? And beyond the last defender, offside. Decent looking pass. Here's Vidal. Oh, he's given the ball away. Oh, that's a super piece of defending. Haynes. Guillon. Trying to open them up. Well, it was easy on the eye, but the interception was made. Dennis in possession. And the shot. Thwarting him. Not a great pass. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. Surely the equaliser. And a goal to square the game. Edge of the seat stuff.
Well, let's look at this again, Derek, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Well, she really deserves credit for that challenge. Villalba. An example of how to press. That's a lovely ball. Creative look about this. To jump in front. Palmed away by the keeper. And touched onto the frame of the goal. Just the clearance that was needed. Dennis. And an astute piece of defending. Dangerous looking attack. Just wanted to get it out of there. Pavlov. Dennis. Now can they make something happen? And he takes it on. Ball is loose. Can they forge ahead from this corner kick? Let's see.
Well, they've been frustrated for quite a while now, but these fans have suddenly come to life.
And clearing his lines. Pavlov. And flag raised, offside.
Well, that was always going to be offside. He just needed to hold on to the ball that little bit longer.
Oh, it's a terrific challenge.
Well, the hosts have completely bossed the game in the last 15 minutes and have played some really lovely football going forward. They must now make it count and get themselves in front.
Now can they win back possession and carve out another chance for themselves? And Horn in possession. Juniors know their ball retention needs to be better. And passing it through. Well, there was impending danger, but good defending. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Fuchs. Dennis. Oh, moving it nicely. And just a little bit off target, just wide.
Yeah, it was close, but the keeper would have saved that had it been on target.
Plenty of support here. To put them ahead. Well, he was on his own. He had the goalkeeper to beat, but failed to do so.
Well, he just needed to show a bit more composure there. Take a little bit off the shot, I think.
Can they get in behind them? Well, they really had to be on their toes defensively, given the circumstances. Moving the ball forward with purpose. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Oh, danger here. And quick thinking defensively. And Horn in possession. Could be troublesome. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Possession lost by Juniors. Dennis. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here.
If you'd like to get yourself some post-match snacks.
Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. An important interception. Villalba. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Akpan. Dennis in possession. And there it breaks down, but credit to the defence. Now, who can he play it to? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Into the final 20 minutes. And Juniors have the ball again. Pavlov. Now can they counter clinically? And finally up a cul-de-sac. Chances on. And possession changing hands. Baez. Oh, he's given us away. Charles. Here's Charles. And it's Dennis. And a goal at this stage might well turn out to be decisive. And no way through. Asking a lot to score from there. Goalkeeper's ball. Well, offside, and we could have made that decision from up here. Fang. Pavlov. This could be troublesome. Well, nothing comes of it in the end because the flag has gone up, Stuart.
Well, he knew where the space was, but he's just been too eager, and that's why he's offside.
Dangerous looking attack. Stopped a surefire goal. Clear to see who got the last touch, so a throw in it'll be. a go. That's a routine take. Janssen. That's a good ball. How can they nudge in front late on here? Must take the lead here. Oh, it's in! And a goal on his debut, no less. What a way to endear yourself to the fans.
Well, let's see this again. Look at the bend he gets on this. That struck so cleanly. What a good finish.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Well, still pressing for a goal here. Oh, it might be. And the goalkeeper's touch, that was crucial. Well, this might be their final opportunity to draw level. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Oh, that's splendid play. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going and they eventually got their reward.